Now at 8, we have the podium results for Dog of the Month.
And all things weather, including newly developed Hurricane Humberto.
Get the coffee ready and open up those eyes. You're waking up with Cardinal Sunrise.
State University's Unified Media Newsroom. You're watching NewsLink Indiana's Cardinal Sunrise.
Good Friday morning to you. You're waking up with Cardinal Sunrise. I'm Peyton Mucker.
And I'm Ethan Kelso. Let's be honest, sometimes you just might not be in the mood to walk your dog. Well, one Canadian man has found a workaround.
And he's uplifting the community at the same time by dressing up as his dog. CNN's John Vinavalli-Rao explains.
Do you want to go for a walk?
That's the question Rich Lutchford loves to ask his best friend Maya, a tiny dachshund whose daily walks involve more than the usual gear.
Go on then, let's go.
Because Lutchford, hoping to fetch some smiles, aiming to turn heads with an inflatable suit that has nothing to do with Halloween.
Just thought it would be funny.
Lutchford, who works as a roofer, simply started regularly walking Maya in public dressed like this. A wiener dog walking a wiener dog.
People kind of look at me like, what is this? Other people are smiling, and I point at them and say, that's what it's all about. That smile. Have a great day. Yes! Have a great day!
Lutchford hoping to add some levity to a world that could use it right now.
Yeah!
And this, the kind of response he gets everywhere he goes.
I've had literally people scream, stop, say, oh my gosh, and then drive off.
And of course, everyone wants a picture.
What do you love about it?
Everything. That he's walking in public like that. I love it.
I think it's great.
Lutchford also posting videos of himself doing things like going to the dog park and wandering through a grocery store. All sorts of local groups are now asking him to make appearances. The mayor of neighboring Whitby noticed and awarded him a certificate acknowledging the joy he was bringing to others.
I thought it was pretty cool.
So what does Maya think of it all? Lutchford says she gets excited when he puts on the suit.
I think she likes me more as a dog than as a human.
And Lutchford, he plans to keep on warming as many hearts as he can, leaving his mark one smile at a time.
Now, Lutchford says he wants to start Wiener Dog Wednesdays, where other wiener dog owners in his area can join him on walks.
Costumes would be optional. You know, who doesn't love starting off their mornings with some puppy love?
We asked you to submit pictures of your four-legged friends. You did not disappoint. What you're looking at now is all of our submissions for this month. Some big, some small. One not even a dog after all.
That's right. One of our viewers sent in their bunny, which you may see passing by here on this photo. You know, even though I'm not a huge dog person, it is such an amazing way to start off your morning.
I mean, personally, I'm a dog person. I love to get my own dog down the road.
I know, they are all adorable, and honestly, we think that they all deserve the medal. But we just had to narrow it down to one.
Now brace yourselves here. You may not be ready for this 8 a.m. cuteness. Coming in at number 3, we have this rather large boxer. The smugness on her face almost tells us she would be on the podium.
At number 2, the sleepiest furry friend of all time. Wrapped in a blanket, stuffy in paw, perfection.
And finally, at number 1. Aww.
Meet Charlie, who's just having the best day ever laying in the grass. A smile that everyone could love.
Charlie is the dog of the month for September. You can only hope a pup cup is in his future. If your dog didn't take a medal home today, don't worry. Dog of the month will be back in October to crown more pups.
Keep up with our social media to see when submissions reopen. All right, now let's take it over to Zachary for your local weather.
Yeah, taking a look at some of our current temperatures, we have 58 in Indianapolis, 51 in both Lafayette and Kokomo, 54 in Fort Wayne. Taking a look a little closer to home, we have 54 in Muncie, 51 in Hartford City, 50 in Marion. Now with these temperatures being really close to our dew points, I want to emphasize there is a lot of fog in the area, so be careful on your commute to school or to work this morning. Although our temperatures are going to start increasing throughout the day, which should get rid of some of that fog, throughout much of the day, entering the high to mid 70s later today. I'm currently tracking more sunny conditions and above average heat with a burn ban within our local community. For more of my full forecast, coming up later.
Thank you, Zach. Coming up, we have the details on a hurricane in the Atlantic.
And a nationwide look at the weather.
You can just keep watching and scrolling, and the world will still feel like it's falling apart. Or you can take action by joining a movement that's creating lasting change instead. Because at World Vision, we believe that no situation is hopeless. Join a movement that's changing the world for good.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 Americans are sick of the divisions in our country? But there's one small step we can take to remember that we're still connected. All over America, strangers with different political views are coming together to talk about their lives, not politics, and discovering they actually have a lot in common. Because even if we don't see eye to eye, we can still talk heart to heart. So let's talk for a change. Learn more at takeonesmallstep.org.
Welcome back. Tropical storm Humberto has strengthened into a hurricane as of early this morning.
The third hurricane of the season is plowing through the central Atlantic.
As of Wednesday evening, it was several hundred miles northeast of the Leeward Islands in the western Atlantic. The storm is currently a Category 1 hurricane with winds of 75 miles per hour. Humberto is forecast to continue strengthening into a major hurricane over the weekend, but is not a direct threat to the United States. What you see on the map labeled 94L could develop into at least a tropical depression by the weekend. You know, it's crazy to see all these tropical storms, and here in Muncie, we're getting a lot of fog.
I would agree with that 100%, Peyton.
And it's even super chilly out there. Back to the dogs. I'd hate to be walking my dog out this morning.
I know it'd be really rough today, you know?
Extremely. Now, let's take it over to Orion for your national weather.
Thank you. We're looking at current temperatures right now. Up north is cooler with 51 in Seattle, 60 in Billings, and 47 in Bismarck. As we move south, it gets warmer with 68 in Dallas and 72 in Atlanta. Our today's highs, it warms up back to these summer-like temperatures with 87 in Dallas, 81 in Pensacola, getting up to 86 in Miami. Still cooler up north with 67 in Seattle, 77 in Billings, and 78 in Minneapolis. Our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, it's above average up here still in the Midwest and up in the Great Plains from October 1st to October 5th. With our current warnings, we have a flash flood warning in southern Arizona from these severe weather coming from the Pacific. We also have a small craft advisory on the coast of California. Moving east, we have a fog advisory still for most of Indiana and Ohio and some of Pennsylvania. On our radar right now, we're not seeing a whole lot, some scattered showers also coming from these severe weather. With our precision cast, we have these small bands still coming through, and we have the tropical storm moving in, the hurricane actually, moving in on the East Coast all the way until Monday. Our severe threats, we're looking at our thunderstorm warnings and our threats moving up from these severe weather on the East and West Coast. Our 6 to 10 day precision outlook, because of these storms moving in on the West Coast and East Coast, we're looking at above average precipitation, below average still up north towards Michigan and Ohio. With our drought, we have extreme drought conditions in over in Vermont and New Hampshire and Maryland, also in Memphis and Albuquerque in southern New Mexico and Arizona.
You know, I must say, I think I should be a little thankful for the weather we're getting in Muncie. It looks like really all across the U.S. we're getting some extreme weather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's moving in on the west and east coast from both directions.
Wow.
I just can't believe the weather we're having today. It's just pretty chilly.
It truly is. I mean, I guess I'm excited for the chiller temperatures. Even though I was a little cold this morning, I think it's good to have it cool down a little.
Personally, I enjoy the colder weather. I'm not a hot guy. I like the 60-degree weather.
All right, well, perfect. Thank you so much, Ryan. Coming up, take a look at the contestants from Fat Bear Week.
And a full look at our local forecast.
Miss a veteran and she was injured in the line of duty.
I hurt my leg in a training accident when she was only 2 years old.
She had 7 different surgeries over the span of 9 years, and there were tons of complications.
I'm doing much better now. I'm an active part of my kids' lives.
She can kick a mean soccer ball.
Through thick and thin, DAV's been there for me and my family.
Every year, DAV helps more than 1 million veterans like Sandy get the health and disability benefits they've earned.
My victory is getting my life back.
Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Let's say this is your head. It's way too easy to let it fill up with the wrong stuff. Anxieties, pressure, worries, school, social life, family problems. You can do nothing and keep it all in. Much better to let it out. Talk to friends, parents, a trusted teacher. A solid first step you can take is visit yourlifeyourvoice.org. You'll find proven, practical ideas that can help you get back on track. You only have one head. Look after it.
Welcome back. Fat Bear Week is rounding out. The fan favorite voting contest that pits big fat bears against one another is back.
And like its chunky challengers, it's bigger than ever. CNN's Jeremy Roth has today's Take a Look at This.
Fall is here, and you know what that means. Fat Bear Week is rearing up and roaring back to the interwebs, and thank goodness, because we could all use the distraction. After all, nothing says brain break like beefy barrel-bellied brown bears battling for big butt bragging rights. Once again, rangers at Alaska's Katmai National Park and Preserve are tracking weight in the wild to see which bears are packing on the most pounds for winter, and they say this year's results are impressive. I mean, really, though, how much weight could a bear gain? Goo! Excuse you? It's mostly water weight. Okay, chubs. Once again, the hulking heavyweights go head to huge honkin' head in online bracket-style voting, which is already underway at explore.org. And just like the Bears, the park says the contest has grown enormously. Last year, more than 1.4 million people from 60 countries cast votes. It's like March Madness for morbid obesity, but minus the morbidity. Girthy gains are actually essential for these majestic creatures to have a better chance at surviving the 6-month hibernation period. So technically, it's a good thing, but I mean, good gravy. What's this about gravy? No, you're good. Oh. Speaking of weight classes, I don't know if they were evenly matched, but that didn't stop a Florida sheriff's deputy from getting down in the muck to wrestle a wild alligator into submission. The large gator was reported on a homeowner's porch in Lake County, so deputies responded and threw down with the thrashing critter, wrestling it, wrapping it, with tape, that is, and tossing it into a patrol vehicle for a personal escort to a safer locale. It's all in a day's work if you work in Central Florida. For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
So now begs the question, who do we think is liking this weather more?
Between the bears and alligators, I'm thinking alligators on this one.
I must say, I do respect the life of a bear. It seems pretty chill, just kind of sit around, enjoy the weather, soak in the water.
Yeah, just really bearing it up, just clawing, just for the better weather, for the bear.
Really chill. All right, now let's take it over to Zach to see more of your local weather.
Taking a look at more of our current temperatures across much of the state, not much has changed. 50 in Terre Haute, 58 now in Indianapolis, 54 in Shelbyville, 54 in Fort Wayne. Taking a look closer to our current temperatures more locally, 54 Muncie, 54 in Portland, Farmland, and 52 in Anderson, Newcastle, and Richmond. Now, looking at today's forecast, mostly sunny skies with 78 degree being our high with a calm wind out of the north-northwest at 5 miles per hour. Looks like it's going to be a fantastic day for some outdoor activities. Looking later to tonight, with some of those high school football games going on, it's going to be great weather again. Like I said, great day. 75 at 7, 66 at 9, and 60 degrees at 11. Taking a look at the 5-day temperature trend, you see those summer-like temperatures returning over the weekend with 83 on Saturday, 86 Sunday, 84 on Monday, with our temperatures starting to cool down into those low 80s and high 70s later in the week. Now, even though we've had all this rain this week, we are still in a severe drought conditions across much of our state. We were in a moderate last week, and now we are in a severe drought this week. Even with all that rain that we've received, we are actually in a burn ban, us and Jay County, and that is in effect for at least the foreseeable future, as I'm not really tracking much rain in the forecast coming up soon. Taking a look at this weekend, just a great weekend overall. 83 on Saturday, 86 on Sunday, with little to no cloud coverage, mostly sunny skies. Like I said, with a calm wind at 5 miles per hour, just out of the west on Sunday. Taking a look at our precision cast really shows we have nothing. Maybe some cloud cover in the morning, maybe some fog, but other than that, we're pretty clear for the foreseeable future, especially looking into Saturday. It's going to be a great day for some college football. Taking a look at our 7-day forecast, 78 Friday, 83 on Saturday. You see those summer-like temperatures still taking place even as we're heading into October, but those overnight lows are going to be more fall-like as we're in the low to mid-50s throughout much of the week. Now, I am a college football fan, so these temperatures this weekend are looking great, but suddenly Ball State's on a bye week.
I know. It's a little unfortunate, and it's good to see that we're out of the rain. As much as I was enjoying some rain, I'm very glad to see that we're back to some clear skies.
Yes, for sure.
I would also agree. I mean, I wish Ball State was playing this weekend, but we decided to get a bye week, a little early.
Super diverse temperatures. Start super low, and then we get pretty high.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the mornings. You just have those sweatshirts in the morning, but then out of nowhere, it's like 80 degrees. It feels like summer again.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Zach. Coming up, find out which WNBA team is shocking everyone.
And which QB is showing the NFL who the real MVP is.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We can't play about our future or our finances. Make moves, set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up, stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Free game to greater things. This is pre-retirement.
Can you help me?
What you got there?
Will you help my mom?
Hey, crew, I'll give the first move to anyone who signs up to be an organ donor. How do you do it?
Easy. Just go to organdonor.gov.
More donors means more hope. Sign up at organdonor.gov.
Welcome back to Cardinal Sunrise. I'm Emma Basinger with sports. The Indiana Fever are making waves in the WNBA playoffs, proving their resilience despite injuries that sidelined superstar Caitlin Clark and key players like Sophie Cunningham and Ari McDonald. Clark, the Rookie of the Year last year, played only 13 games due to a right groin injury and other lower body issues. Stepping into the spotlight since Clark has been out is guard Kelsey Mitchell. The Fever stand-up performer has been playing great all season long as she averaged 20 points a game, which was third best in the entire league. The team posted a 15-15 record in Clark's absence, showcasing their depth and Coach Stephanie White's system. In the regular season, the Fever finished with a 24-20 record, which was the most wins in franchise history. And with that, they secured the 6th seed in the WNBA playoffs and their second straight playoff berth. They were led by not just Mitchell, but Aaliyah Boston, who notched her third All-Star selection, and Lexi Hull and Natasha Howard, who both had big games to help them get this far. In the first round, the Fever upset the 3-seeded Atlanta Dream in a 2-1 series win. After splitting the first 2 games, they battled back in Game 3 on the road to defeat the Dream 87-85. Boston scored the go-ahead basket and Hull sealed it with a steal. With that, they advanced to the semifinals, where they are currently tied with the Las Vegas Aces 1-1, heading into a crucial Game 3 tonight. But in the first game of this series, the Fever stole Game 1 with a dominant performance by Kelsey Mitchell, who had 34 points, the second most in Fever playoff history, which saw them winning 89-73. And in Game 2, the Aces had the momentum from the tip-off and destroyed the Fever 90-68. Now the series shifts back to Indianapolis as the Fever take on the Aces tonight at 7:30 on ESPN. With both teams winning in blowout fashion in the first 2 games, who knows what is in store for the rest of the series. From Gay Bridge now to Lucas Oil, the Indianapolis Colts have been on fire the first 3 weeks of the season, starting out 3-0 for the first time since 2009. Of course, they are led by the one man and one man only, that is Indiana Jones, aka Daniel Jones, and the Colts offense is looking almost unstoppable through the first 3 weeks. Daniel Jones has been nothing short of sensational for the Colts to start out their 2025 campaign. The former Giant, now thriving in the horseshoe, has completed 71.6% of his passes for 816 yards, 5 total touchdowns, and a league-leading 111.7 passer rating, all career highs for him. In Week 1, he orchestrated a 33-8 demolition on the Dolphins, scoring on every drive. Week 2 brought a gritty win over the Broncos, and in Week 3, once again, Jones played great with 255 passing yards and a 41-20 victory, empowering an offense that has only punted once in the first 3 games and tailed a franchise record of 103 points in the first 3 games. With Jonathan Taylor leading the league in rushing with 388 yards, the Colts are en route to be kings of the AFC South, and Indiana Jones might just be here to stay. You know, guys, as someone from Indiana, I am so excited to see the Colts doing so well again.
I know, not just that. There are so many sports teams and just everyone in general in Indiana. They are doing so well this year.
I'm really excited to see the Colts play the Rams, in Los Angeles. I'm also excited, for the Colts' future down the road because I was 4 years old when they were 3-0 the last time.
Wow. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Coming up, watch Amelia and Elizabeth taste test Drizzlicious.
And see Rachel break down the science behind weather patterns and whatnot.
Whether it's our stories, the warmth of our laugh, or our family's secret sauce, we all bring something different to the table. So make some space. The power of connection is waiting right outside your comfort zone. Learn how you can help strengthen your community at belongingbeginswithus.org/teamup.
You crank it and the beat just moves you right down the hallway. Why not? It doesn't hurt anyone, but listening too long and too loud can actually hurt your hearing. Excessive volume in earbuds, stadiums, and at concerts, even loud machinery, can damage hearing in just 15 minutes.
1 in 5 people 12 years and older now has some kind of hearing loss. So see a hearing professional and let's get those ears checked and boogie on.
Welcome back. I'm Amelia.
And I'm Elizabeth.
And today we're going to review the delicious, irresistible snack, Drizzlicious.
Our flavors today are cinnamon swirl, birthday cake, s'mores.
We have cookies and cream, salted caramel bites, and pumpkin spice. And now let's dig in.
All right, so we're going to start with the cinnamon swirl.
I'm so excited, guys. I've been wanting to try this one for a long time now.
Oh, it smells really nice.
That smells so good. It smells just like cinnamon swirl.
It does. All right.
Yes. Okay.
Ready?
And if you can see, it has like the frosting on it. It looks just like a cinnamon roll.
Yes.
So good. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
That's really good.
You know what it reminds me of? Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You're right, yeah.
It's so good.
It really does, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's so good.
That's really good. Okay.
Imagine that with like milk or like yogurt.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this one's really good.
Yes.
Okay, next is the birthday cake.
I love the packaging too. It's so cute.
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Oh, it smells really good.
Let me smell it.
Oh, I got a double one.
That smells so good.
Okay, ready?
Yes. That one's good too. Mm-hmm. That one's really good. My mom.
It tastes just like a birthday cake.
Yes.
Wow. Delicious.
That's so good.
Okay, next is a s'more, so I'm really excited to try this one.
Yeah, me too. I love s'mores. Like anything s'mores is so good.
It smells like a s'more. Wow.
Yeah, it does. It smells really chocolatey.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That one has to be my favorite.
That one is really good.
It's so good. Okay, now I'm gonna try cookies and cream. That one's good too. It's a little like, tastes kind of like dark chocolate a little bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's too much like cookies and cream, but it is good.
Yes. And now we're gonna try salted caramel bites.
This one's new.
Yeah,
So
this one's one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
I can't if I can open it. There we go. Okay.
Oh shit! If I can
Oh,
grab
you
one.
can like smell the salted caramel.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Like,
This
that smells
smells
so
like wow.
good.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good. I'm shocked. Okay.
Now,
We
we're
have
trying pumpkin spice.
Yes. This is the limited edition fall.
Yes, so it's like limited edition fall. It's like really cute. Like,
yes.
Ooh, fall. Okay. There we go. Here, dig in.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. You can
That's
really taste that
good.
spice.
That's really good.
That's
Which one's
really
your
good.
favorite?
My favorite is probably the birthday cake.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's probably s'mores. But you guys should definitely try Drizzlicious. You can get it at any local convenience store. And now we're going to toss it over to Rachel for breaking down the science.
Thank you so much, you guys. So a couple weeks ago, as you remember, we were experiencing some really high temperatures, some drier conditions, and you were probably wondering why was that happening? What the heck was that? Well, those were actually blocking patterns. And you're probably wondering, what the heck is a blocking pattern? Well, today I'm breaking down the science of what that is. And so a blocking pattern is actually a disruption to the jet stream. And the jet stream flows from west to east. And this actually spreads out our pressures, our lows, our highs, and it balances out our weather patterns. And when a blocking pattern happens, it kind of unbalances that equal balance that we see from the jet stream. And there's actually 3 blocking patterns I wanted to talk about today, and that was the omega block, the blocking high, and the Rex block. And I wanted to start out with our omega block. And I wanted to start out with that one because we actually experienced that a couple weeks ago. And you may be wondering why it's called that. Well, this purple line, our jet stream, is creating an omega symbol. And for those of you who don't know what an omega symbol is, this is what it looks like. And so what it does is it squishes in between a high pressure and 2 low pressure. So low pressure on the west coast and low pressure on the east coast. And those are getting more cooler, wetter conditions, cloudier conditions, whereas the high pressure system is getting more warmer, drier conditions. And I like to think of this sort of as a sandwich because the 2 lows are our patties and the high is everything in between. And I just think it's kind of cool that we got to experience that a couple weeks ago. But moving on, we have our high. And our blocking high, actually, I want to note, only occurs more in the summertime. And what we see here is the jet stream is up here, but then we see a low pressure disconnect stream. And this is providing a high, and the low is in the corner. And the high has the whole states to itself, and this actually brings about heat waves. And this brings about heat waves, which is why we get droughts, stuff like that in the summer. And then we have our Rex block, which is where we have our high, our jet stream, but then that's detached. The low pressure is detached from that. And like I mentioned before, high and lows kind of work together to give us balanced weather. And so when the low pressure is just by itself, it's causing mayhem, it's creating all these clouds, all these storms and whatnot, and its main cause is flooding. And I want to mention that it's not just flooding, but it's known for flooding. And yeah, and so the next time you see that, just think of blocking patterns. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rachel. Now we're going to have one final look at your weather with Zachary.
Yeah, taking a look at some of these temperatures, just obviously it's going to be great weather next week. A lot of summer feels like temperatures with much of our overnight lows really going into those falling temperatures, mid to low 50s really. Might need to bring out a sweatshirt, and then we'll have shorts and a t-shirt later in the day. So I would say it's perfect weather for a bonfire, but we do have those burn bans in place, unfortunately.
Yeah, but still time to go outside and enjoy the summer and fall-like activities.
Yes, I'm super excited for the fall.
Me too. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Put my sweater and sweatshirt on, do some fall-like activities.
Yes, me too.
Perfect time. Well, thank you so much, Zachary. That's all for Cardinal Sunrise this Friday morning. Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you next week. Have a great rest of your Friday and a fantastic weekend.